Parents, picture this. You're in the middle of a conversation with your child, and suddenly their words hit you like a tidal wave of sass. Their eyes roll, their tone sharpens, and you find yourself wondering, where did my sweet little one go? Welcome to the world of Backtalk, a rite of passage that can leave even the most patient parents feeling frustrated and bewildered. But what if I told you that this challenging behavior isn't just a test of your patience, but a crucial stepping stone in your child's journey to becoming an independent, assertive adult? In today's video, we're diving into the phenomenon of backtalk. We'll explore why your once agreeable child now seems to have a rebuttal for everything, and more importantly, how you can navigate these choppy waters with grace and understanding. Whether you're dealing with a feisty 5-year-old or a temperamental teen, stick around. You're about to discover powerful strategies that will not only help you manage backtalk, but also strengthen your relationship with your child in the process. Get ready to transform those exasperating exchanges into opportunities for growth and connection. If you're visiting for the first time, I'm Dr. Taniesha Burke, your positive parenting coach, and welcome to our channel. Before we go on, I want to give a big shout out to all the subscribers. As of the recording of this video, we are over 750 subscribers. We started from being a tiny channel, and now we're inching closer to 1,000. So for all of you around the world who have been supporting this channel, thank you so much. And if you're listening for the first time and you're not a subscriber, we encourage you to subscribe, because when you subscribe, you get alerted to our videos, and also you help us to go into the algorithm so that other parents like yourself can become aware of the content on this channel. Again, thank you so much, subscribers, for continuing to support us. Backtalk is a common challenge that parents face with children and teens. It's characterized by disrespectful or argumentative responses, often accompanied by a rude tone or attitude. While it can be frustrating for parents, understanding the underlying reasons and responding with positive discipline strategies can help address this behavior effectively. Backtalk is often a sign of a child's developing autonomy and communication skills. As children grow, they begin to form their own opinions and desires, more control over their lives. This newfound assertiveness can manifest as backtalk when they lack the skills to express themselves more appropriately. So you might be wondering, what are the factors that cause your little one or even your teenager to backtalk? So let's look at some key factors right now. The first factor relates to the need for autonomy. Children may use backtalk as a way to assert independence or test boundaries. The second factor is emotional regulation. When children struggle to manage their emotions, they may resort to disrespectful communication. Backtalk can also come from modeling. So if your children observe disrespectful communication in their environment, they may mimic this behavior in the form of backtalk. Backtalk might also be related to attention seeking. Some children may use backtalk as a means to gain attention, even if it's negative. And the fifth and final factor that might contribute to backtalk is related to frustration or powerlessness. When children feel they have little control over their lives, they may express their frustration through backtalk. Addressing backtalk effectively requires a balanced approach that acknowledges the child's feelings while setting clear boundaries for respectful communication. So right now we're going to give you some tips on what you can do when you experience this with your children. So you might want to pause, get a pen and paper to make some notes. Our first tip is to respond calmly. Maintaining a calm demeanor is crucial when faced with backtalk. Responding with anger or frustration can escalate the situation and model the very behavior you're trying to discourage. So, take a deep breath and regulate your own emotions before addressing your child's behavior. Our second tip is to acknowledge their feelings. Often, backtalk is a manifestation of underlying emotions. Try to identify and acknowledge these emotions in your children. For example, you might say, "It seems like you're feeling frustrated right now. Can you tell me more about what is bothering you?" You can tell from being curious that this kind of curiosity will open up a child to be honest with what they're feeling. But if you're being critical and judgmental, they're more likely to shut down and they're more likely to push back even further, to continue the back talk, or even have it escalate into other forms of negative behavior. Our third tip is to set clear expectations. Establish clear guidelines for respectful communication in your family. Discuss these expectations with your children when everyone is calm and be consistent in enforcing them. Our fourth tip is to offer choices and empower. Giving children age-appropriate choices can help them feel more in control and reduce the likelihood of backtalk. For instance, instead of saying, "It's time for bed," you could say, "Would you like to go to bed in 5 minutes or 10 minutes?" That way, you can see as a child that they will feel as if they are being part of the decision-making process and you're not forcing bedtime on them. When the opportunity arises, use positive reinforcement. When your children communicate respectfully, especially in situations where they might have previously used backtalk, acknowledge and praise their efforts. This reinforces the behavior you want to see. Our sixth tip is to teach problem-solving skills. Help your child develop better ways to express disagreement or frustration. Role-play scenarios and practice using I statements to communicate feelings effectively. It is also important to avoid power struggles. Sometimes the best response to backtalk is no response at all. If the situation is not critical, consider briefly stating your expectations and then disengaging from the conversation. One way to end backtalk is to model respectful communication. Children learn by example. Ensure that you're modeling the kind of respectful communication you expect from your children, even in challenging situations. To eliminate backtalk, it's also important to address underlying needs. Sometimes backtalk may be a sign that your child needs attention, independence, or emotional support. Take time to connect with your child regularly and address these underlying needs. Our 10th and final tip is to use logical consequences. When backtalk occurs, implement logical consequences that are related to the behavior. For example, if a child speaks disrespectfully during a family time, they may lose the privilege that is mutually agreed upon before the backtalk occurs, and mutually agreed upon is extremely important, parents. If you go and make a logical consequence on your own or unilaterally, that is a form of punishment that can lead to rebellion, resentment, and other issues. So it's important when everybody is calm, you have a conversation with your child and you both agree on what the consequence will be the next time they backtalk. Backtalk, while challenging, is a normal part of development. By understanding its roots and responding with patience, empathy, and consistent positive discipline strategies, you can guide your children towards more respectful and effective communication. Remember that change takes time and consistency is key. With persistence and a compassionate approach, you can help your child develop the emotional regulation and communication skills they need to express themselves respectfully and assertively. We are now at the end of this video where we look at backtalk, an experience that all parents have at least some point in their parenting journey. So we hope that you get a better understanding of what causes backtalking, and also importantly that you try the strategies that we shared in today's video. If you've shared them already, please let us know in the comment section and let us know which one works for you. And again, if you have friends or family who you think may benefit from this content, please share it with them. Thank you so much for joining us, and goodbye for now.